Questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told JC, Nate and Rich that good times are coming, no need for deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch alongs to the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South stay flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome to the Western Preview. Lads, we have 2 away games and our away form is dreadful. Boy. Big game obviously at the London Stadium as we invite our guest in. Dan,
how's it going?
Not too bad. You got that focus on proper.
Yeah, mate. Fully focused.
Love it. See, as I said, obviously away at the London Stadium, where I think the last time we won was IU's late winner. So
Yes.
The best of luck at that stadium. So yeah, be an interesting game. Be a very, very interesting game. Nate, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, all good.
JC?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm feeling very refreshed. Just had some nice little honey glazed chicken, so I'm feeling good right now.
Dan, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, mate. All good. Obviously gearing up for our last group game in the Conference League tonight, which is we've already won the group. So, you know, it's just one of those. We just want to see the kids play and see how they do.
No, absolutely. And appreciate you obviously taking the time. I know you got to do watch along as well, coming up right after this. So we're going to crack right on. We'll address a few comments and then we'll go straight to the combined 11, then your score prediction. So at least they're out of the way. And then we'll talk about the game in a bit more detail before you head off.
Yeah, man. Sure.
Yeah, my laptop's moving bare slow. Big up, Chairman. Hope you're well. Big up, Rush. Rush put that message in early. So I've got a load of Eagles flying by. Essex Eagle. Hope you're well. Big up, Louis. Rich trying to see you on the. Nah, listen. I did my thing. And basically, Dan, with the intro song that we have, like we're kind of doing like a rap challenge, and it's just have a bit of fun and stuff. And it's on TikTok. We've got a TikTok now. I don't understand how it works. I'm showing my age. And something, yeah, just having a bit of fun with it. So if you want to spit some bars, we'll send you the link.
I'm good.
And Rich, we'll leave it to the youngsters with this bar.
Trust me. JC's forte, 100%.
Nah. Wait, I earned brick of the week for it, man. Come on now.
I always watch Back of the Nest and Dan's on it. Then I come here and he's here again. Well, big up to Back of the Nest as well.
What's back of the next?
Yeah, nah. You mean Back of the Nest, the other Palace channel?
Oh right. Oh Nest.
Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah, I did another preview. Yeah, on another Palace channel. There. I know. I'm all over the Palace airwaves.
You're a popular guy as well, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just man. Just keep him busy. That's it. Just keep him busy.
This is it. Big up Statman Dan. And obviously all the way from New Zealand, big up Kevin. Hope you're well. So let's start with this combined 11. As I messaged you earlier, has to be the players that are available for this game. So if there's any players injured or suspended, they can't be picked. And there must be at least 3 Palace players in the side. You can have more.
Putting them rules in it just to make sure you get something.
It's mostly for the top 6 teams because we don't get nothing against them.
Yeah.
And to be fair, with it being Western, I'm sure 3 is about maybe 4, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Are we doing it on form or are we doing it just overall?
we've done form this season, haven't we?
Yeah, we've mostly gone off form because of the main fact of we go for the people that are fit right now and who are playing well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so form that can change a few things, but yeah, let's see. It'd be interesting.
All right, so let's go goalkeeper first.
Obviously, we've got Fabianski's our league goalkeeper. Areola's doing it in the Conference League, which is he's really unfortunate not to be our league goalkeeper now because he's something else, man. But yeah, right now I would put forward Fabianski, even though I really rate Areola and I think he's the future.
All right, let's go left back.
So, what are you lot saying for left back? How's your? Because I'm not like Creswell's been in good form. After the semi-final, I've gone off him a bit. I can't lie. Like he kind of cost us a place in the final. But I have to admit, he's been in good form this season. Like if you just go by the stats, he's not been like. I mean, he's had a few off games, but overall he's been solid. Like, what about you guys?
Yeah, we think Mitchell is the person we'd put forwards, but he's had a pretty terrible season so far. He had a pretty good game last week, but that's about all he's got to his name so far this season, particularly.
Yeah, I think Creswell, he's been one of the sort of more informed left backs, especially English sort of left backs. So yeah, I wasn't going to fight hard for him, but based on what you said, like yeah.
Right back, whoever is your right back is going in here. I'll just say that right now.
Is it that is our right back situation's been a bit mad because like it's just changed so much. Like Soufal for a period, then Kura, then Johnson, because of our centre back situation. Like Kura plays between centre back and right back sometimes, and then Johnson, depending on the formation, plays centre back and right back. But if I had to pick a right back right now, I'm going Kura. He's obviously plays there for Germany, for the German international side. And I've really liked him. I've been impressed with him. He started off centre back, but he started to play more right back, which, like I said, he plays for Germany. So yeah, I would go Kura.
How do you spell that? K-U-R...
K-E-R-H-E-R, I believe. The H is one side of the R. I can't say K-E-H.
Let me just find on West Ham's website. That'll probably be easier. Let's move on to the centre back while I try and find this.
Okay, can we get a Palace player in centre back?
Definitely,
James Tompkins. I'll have him in there. Like I love Tompkins, man. I'll always have a soft spot for James Tompkins.
I think if we're gonna put anyone in, we're gonna put Anderson in here.
Is that a general consensus among the Palace? Like he's your top? You'd say he's your top at the moment, top centre back.
Yeah.
I think you're on mute, eh?
Am I?
No, I was muted. No, Anderson and Guehi would be our main two centre back pairing because Tompkins is pretty much just a sick note at this. But mind you, he's at that age in his career. But
yeah,
it's one of Anderson or Guehi. But at the moment, Anderson's probably been the better centre back so far this season. But it's like anything; it can drop on a dime. So.
The only player that we've had consistently playing centre back is Kurt Zuma at the moment. Like other than that, it's chopped and changed. Like Dawson was injured, then he's come in, and Ogbonna's injured. He comes in a little bit, then goes out again.
Oh gosh, I forgot Craig Dawson plays for you lot. Yeah, he's going to get absolute pelters on Sunday. Our fan base can't stand him for a horror challenge he put in on Speroni a couple of years ago when he was.
Wow, you've never forgiven him.
Nah.
Interesting. Okay. That'd be interesting if he plays.
The agendas in this fan base are crazy, Dan.
Okay, that adds a little bit of fire to the game. I like it. But I won't be putting him forward in this combined 11. I'll be putting Kurt Zuma.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
100%. Midfield 3. Who are we going for?
Obviously, look, Declan Rice has to be the first name that comes out of my mouth without a doubt. Like. you know, he's just a whole nother level, man. He's amazing. Yeah, crazy. Week to week, he's just performs at such a high level. So yeah, he's in there without a doubt. I'm not gonna fight for Suchek. He's been massively out of form, like really and truly. Yeah, so he wouldn't go. I wouldn't even push to put him in there right now. He's not been doing it for me. Flynn Downs. Let's talk Flynn Downs. Like obviously you lot know about Flynn Downs. You know, but he was. I was seeing Palace like fan groups like basically announcing he's signed to Palace. Like, yes, done deal. Welcome to Palace, Flynn Downs. And, like, but it's one of them. I mean, Palace wise, who are you looking at in your midfield option, like in the centre now?
We're looking at Chet Decore, who's probably been our best player this season, who's been an unbelievable buy, and probably, and probably our player of the month in Ebereze.
Yeah, do you know what? No Kiarte, no.
No, he plays Forest.
He's gone to Forest.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Shit. Oh man, I love Kiarte. Man. What a guy. But yeah, do you know what? I ain't really gonna fuck because I think Flynn Downs has been excellent every time he's played. He's been man of the match each time in the Conference League, but Moyes keeps playing him in like a number 10 role in the league, and it just don't suit him. So, and I feel like he's being eased in, so it don't make sense for me to put him in there at this time. So I'm happy to concede those two spots to Palace.
That's a strong midfield, you know.
Tell you what, that midfield would bang.
Decore, Rice, and Eze as a midfield three, and you can interchange Eze with Lanzini.
We've got.
You've got.
Paqueta looks decent as well.
Shit, Paqueta. I didn't even think about Paqueta. He's injured, but it's not 100% if he's going to be fit. Actually, to be fair.
Actually, wait. Do we know if Decore is fit? Because he was out injured last week.
We'll find out. We'll find out in Vieira's presser.
Okay, so Decore could be subject to change then, depending.
There's Paqueta as it stands is injured, but there's a good chance he could be back for Sunday.
Hopefully Lanzini don't play because enough. Him, Sadio Mane, enough.
Lanzini, that's why I'm so tempted to put him in, to say we need to start Lanzini because he loves this fixture.
Yeah. Who are we playing in the front three then?
Ooh, this one's going to be interesting.
It's got to be Scamacca up top. Much as Edouard's done well, Scamacca's done bits for West Ham. I can't even front. I'm not even going to try and be biased on that one.
Watching that guy is we've had such such poor luck with strikers over the years. Like we have signed some absolute crap. Like I've seen up front.
Firstly, you haven't signed crap because you haven't had Bamford, Remy, and Fraser Campbell. All right, there's levels to crap strikers here. But
we've had the guy called Jonathan Kellery, Jordan Hugill, like these guys. We Golden Sullivan has signed 50 strikers in their time.
Didn't you lot have that guy Simone Zaza as well?
Zaza we signed, scored no goals. His strike went out for a throw in one of them, at Man United away. We have had awful luck with strikers.
I remember one of Dom's fan cams on your channel, and he was going mad about was it Valencia? I think it was Enner Valencia.
Yeah, Enner Valencia. Yeah, his touch was awful.
Some of the strikers we both had, it's just what the hell?
We've had just the worst of the worst. And I remember all our fans kept saying we should sign Benteke off Palace. I'm like, no, leave it alone now. I've had enough. I've seen enough. Benteke, leave it out. So seeing Scamacca, the guy's quality, he can drop deep. He links up play with other players. He brings other players into play. He'll get on the end of the ball. He puts in a tackle. He is, the player I've compared him to, and to not to say he's as good as, but I compare him to similar is Harry Kane, in the fact of that Harry Kane, he doesn't just rely on service a lot of the time. It helps if you give him service, but he will get deep and carry the ball and do stuff with it. So yeah, Scamacca for sure. And then left wing, what are you looking at? Zaha, obviously. Obviously, look
I
at his
was wondering where you
Gotta be
going with this.
I'd be tempted to listen. Ben Rama, man, I just have to mention his name. Obviously, Zaha's going to go there, but I have to give Ben Rama a shout because the guy's been like one of our best players this season. Moyes don't give him no credit, but the guy's just he's been so quality for us.
Can he
but-
play on the right?
No, he plays on the left for us.
So you can't play. Okay, fair enough. Because out of him and Bowen, I think he's had the better season. Bowen's not had his best season.
Bowen's been poor, man. He's been poor. He scored the odd few goals here and there, but ultimately he's not been great. Like he's been well out of form. And to the fact of I've been calling for him to be dropped like for several games. So Moyes just won't do it. He has his favourites. He won't drop Souček. He won't drop Bowen.
I'm going to throw this out there then. Should we move Wolf to the right?
Oh,
Because I just don't. I think Ben Rama does deserve to go in there.
I mean, can he play? Yeah, how is he? Is that? Does he ever play on the right? Is that possible?
Elise.
Elise, either Elise or Ayew players on the right for us.
Oh,
So I'm
jeez,
not really keen on
Elise.
seeing Wilf on the right.
Yeah, well, obviously Ayew's not getting into this side. So we're talking Elise is an option. Obviously, didn't he had that injury for a while? Was that Eze, or did Elise get injured as well? I feel like both of them have been injured.
Eze got the serious injury which kept him out for most of the season last season. Elise picked up an injury at the end of last season. But UK Pat has said that when Ben Rama was at Brentford, we were linked with him. It's literally a case of Palace are in for him, West Ham take him. Ben Rama, Flynn Downs. It's literally back off our scouting system.
You took Eze, you got Eze, so you know what I mean. You should be happy.
Yeah, but scoreboard here. Hang on, that's 2 you've taken off us. So you know.
And look, we give you our ex-players. You know what I mean. You've had Tompkins, you had Kiai, you've had some use out of it.
Can you just do your own scouting, please?
You know
Like,
We'll have Declan Rice if you don't mind.
Yeah, all right, man. Listen, you can have Darren Randolph. We'll give you Randolph next.
Oh, mate.
Goalkeeper.
Well, we got enough goalkeepers. You got about 5 goalkeepers.
Yeah, we got plenty of goalkeepers, but nah. I mean, to be fair, the player that always worries me is either Lanzini or Mikel Antonio. Now, Mikel Antonio, when we played you at Sellers Park last season, was very respectful and said that it wasn't as clear-cut a game as that 3-2 scoreline suggests. But I'm thinking, even when West Ham don't particularly pull up trees, and I'm not saying you haven't been doing that this season, but you can't. This fixture never goes one or the other way. It's always a nippy game. So I'm always thinking West Ham have it in us to absolutely pelt us. They've done it before. Andy Carroll scoring a bicycle kick. The only time he ever scores a bicycle kick, and it's against Palace. What a shock.
Yeah, Antonio's hat trick of assists that game because he put through Lanzini on one. He assisted Andy Carroll, and I can't remember who scored the other goal that Antonio assisted. But yeah, Antonio, for me, I would have him on the wing over Bowen. Like, if we're looking at the right wing, the player that I'd be putting forward is Antonio because he's a right winger, like, naturally. Like, it's only Moyes recently turned him into a striker.
He's a hell of a player. I wish. I'm looking at that going, another South London talent we really, really would love to have at Palace. It's when you look at some of the players that come from our side of the river, like the actual team we could field of South London-born players is crazy.
Listen, that's it. They all come to East London. Some of our greatest. I mean, we had Billy Bonds. Billy Bonds is one of our greatest ever legends. He's a South London boy. Obviously, I think Rio Ferdinand is South London. Yeah. So we've done it, but yeah, it's going to be a tight. So obviously, Elise is the biggest shout for you lot. Obviously, my shout. Bowen would have easily been in there last season, but he's dropped off a cliff at the moment. I don't know about that, mate. That's wishful thinking, I think.
That's proper cat. No way.
Listen,
Wishful thinking.
welcome off Bush B. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, drop a like.
You know what?
And,
I'm not gonna lie. I think this is somebody from the other side of Bermondsey. We might have to watch this comment. I know he's a Leeds fan.
There we go.
Yeah, they ate everyone, Leeds. But yeah, that's my shout for that would be Antonio at the moment. Like Bowen, like I said, would have walked it for me last season, but boy, he really not been performing at his level. So on form, I cannot put Bowen forward. So like to me, Antonio has to start Sunday. So like to me, right wing, I would put Bowen. But Elise has been playing consistently at right wing. Seems to be week in, week out. That is his spot where I feel like I'm shoehorning Antonio, who's been playing mainly as a striker. So I feel like I'd be shoehorning him. So I'm happy to concede Elise.
I'm taking Elise then, 100%. And I tell you what, that is a hell of an 11. That is a
very good team.
That is a nice team.
Apart from, I think the defense has got holes in it, but the rest of the team, that is a very good team.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that team. So we might have to sign Zaha, Elise, and Eze to see that team.
I don't think Gold and Sullivan have deep enough pockets for that big man, but we'll see.
We spent 170 mil last summer, you know, so this summer just gone. So you never know. You never know. We'll swap in a few.
10.
You can have Lanzini, so he stops scoring against you, you know.
Well, you can take Zaha on a free, but Eze and Elise, I don't think you got the facilities for that big man.
Yeah. Time would tell. But yeah, no, that's a decent 11.
Do you know what? I'd pay to see that team play Millwall just for the banter. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
It was funny playing them in the FA Cup last season. It was like,
Dan, just as a time
did
check,
they realise this isn't practical?
what time do you have to shoot off?
Yeah, I'm still cool for a bit anyway, because someone else will set it up. So yeah, I'm still good, man.
All right, sweet. And obviously, thanks for, like I said, coming onto this stream. Now, score predictions. I tell you what, it's getting closer. It is getting closer. So basically, what we do is we predict all the Premier League games, and it kind of formulates like a league table, sort of. Right. So here was last week's fixtures. Now, orange means you've got the correct result, whether you said a team won, lost, or drew. But the green one is that you've got the exact score line. Now, Jack from Southampton fan who we had on last week absolutely smashed it, guests wise and stuff, which leaves the current overall total like this.
Shout out to Jack and Nicky, by the way, who had some faith in West Ham.
So it is actually very, very close, you know, and obviously this is going to run throughout the whole season. Now, moving on to the league table, which involves the community, so people that decided they get involved as well. I'm still top just by 3 points now. And such, it's looking tasty at the moment. Looking very tasty at the moment. Edmund down, they've kind of like given up, but we just keep them there for madness and such. And here's the one you'll definitely be interested in. This is the current guest table. So obviously you want to get yourself as high as possible and not be where Grizz is.
As long as I'm above Grizz, I'm happy.
That's the target, Dan. That's the target.
So we're going to run through the fixtures and just say what you think the score will be, Dan. Yeah.
I've got to do my Super 6. That reminds me, actually.
Cool. Leeds, Bournemouth.
Oh, this is tough. I feel like Bournemouth have been really unlucky in games. Do you know what I mean? Like, and Leeds obviously had that big win over Liverpool. Is that Leeds? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Just for Arthur Bushby, yeah. Just for Arthur Bushby, it's Bournemouth. I'm going Bournemouth 2-1 Leeds. Bournemouth beating Leeds 2-1. Have that, Arthur Bushby. Or Bushby.
City, Fulham.
City, Fulham. Yeah, you got to go Man City. Man City 3-0.
Forest, Brentford.
Forest, I don't know, seem to be picking up a little bit because they look disastrous. But I don't know, man. I'm going to go with Brentford. Brentford win 1-0. 1-0 Brentford.
This is mad. I'm actually looking at someone's score predictions in Discord and they're exactly the same so far. all three.
Wow. Maybe I'm onto something.
Right. Wolves, Brighton.
Oh, I'm on a Palace channel. Do I predict a Brighton win on the on the Palace channel?
It's fine. We've dropped all agendas.
Wolves. Have they even got a manager yet? Because I remember they were linked with Nuno returning, but
Nope.
I thought he never come
Nothing.
back.
We're
Yeah.
in talks at Lopetegui last time I'd heard.
They got rejected by I think they got rejected by Lopetegui.
Last time I seen they were back in talks with him though, Dan. That's what
Oh,
I'm
is it?
saying.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
I have to go with Brighton 2-0. They've just seemed to, under the new manager, he seems to have picked up where Potter left off, unfortunately. And listen, I feel I'm tired of that team as much as you lot are tired of that team. We cannot beat these clowns. I'd love it if they got relegated. I'm so sick of it.
Oh yeah, keep that energy up. Keep that energy.
Yeah, like we honestly, every time we play them, we cannot beat them. The last time I was there when we beat them last in the championship, 6-0. We smashed them 6-0 and they were like, I took that personally. And now they just will not let us get a win over them, mugs. So yeah, but they're gonna win, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was very disappointed last game last season. I was thinking, you beat them, and Man United end up in the Europa Conference League.
Yeah.
You know how much of that would have been banter.
It was in our hands. We were winning. We just had to hold on and see the game out.
Crazy. Did you say the score for that one? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, 2-0
Cool.
Brighton.
Everton, Leicester.
Leicester are on a bit of an upturn of form now. It's at Everton, though. I'm going to say 1-1. I ain't predicted a draw yet. 1-1.
Chelsea, Arsenal.
Oh, now Arsenal usually do well at Chelsea, but I feel like this time Aubameyang, I think he's going to score. I think it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea.
Listen, after that BT promo, he better.
Yeah. He needs to. I don't know whose idea that was, but that was
That promo was funny, to be fair. I liked it.
Yeah, I think Chelsea will edge it, and I think everyone's expecting Arsenal to win. But
Your scenes if Aubameyang scores a 90th minute winner and you see troops just die inside.
mate, do you know what? Please let that happen. The entertainment will be beautiful. I need that.
It was beyond funny with expressions during the week because Arsenal fans were celebrating a bit too early, and then Tottenham. And I know as a West Ham fan, you're not happy seeing Tottenham do well, but
no, I was like, I was in the group chat. My mate Tobes, I was saying him at half time, like, boy, you better hope you turn this around because it's going to be long. And unfortunately for me, they did. So he was, but their time will come. They're going to get knocked out the next round. So
Score, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Chelsea, Arsenal, 2-1 Chelsea.
Next up, Villa, Man United.
Yeah, Villa, obviously, Emery's first game, I think. And it's at Villa. Man United have looked much better recently under Ten Hag. Obviously, we played them. They had some holes. They had the game of his life. But I think it's a bit destined for Villa to win their first game. 1-0 Villa. As much as I wouldn't mind seeing them go down.
Southampton, Newcastle.
Someone needs to slow Newcastle down, man. They're getting on my nerves. Southampton, Newcastle. I feel like it's going to be a draw, though. 2-2. I'm going to say 2-2 because, they've got to slow down at some point, Newcastle. They can't keep steamrolling things. Everyone's hyping on Newcastle. Surely their time's going to come. I'm going to stick my chest out and say 2-2 to 2-2. It's going to be a draw.
Southampton, Newcastle, 2-2.
Yeah, they're going to go there expecting an easy win. But Southampton is such an unpredictable team. Like, they'll be shit for ages, and then they'll just get good for a little bit, and then they'll be shit again.
Well, if the first half Southampton turned up, like, from our game last week, they might be 4-0 down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. They were terrible.
You just don't know what you're going to get with them. Like, honestly, it's such a weird team.
Cool. I'm going to come back to the big one. So the next one's Spurs Liverpool.
Liverpool, man, it's at Spurs as well. Do you know what? I feel like it's going to be a draw. I feel like it's going to be 2-2 if I'm honest. Yeah, I feel like Spurs haven't been super convincing, even though they're third. A lot of it's been scraping by, but I feel like Liverpool still have something to offer. But yeah, I feel like a draw makes sense 2-2.
Right, I'll go bounce, lads. Have a good rest of the stream.
Nice one, Dan.
Cheers,
Laters.
Dan.
See you, Dan.
And last game, West Ham Palace.
We need to win this game. We
So do
need
we.
to win this game, like big time. Palace and Leicester, last 2 league games before the break for World Cup. I want 6 out of 6 points, nothing less. We have to win. I've gone 3-1 West Ham. That's what I said on my other preview. I'm expecting us to really put a performance in now. And turn it up. This is what I'm interested to see, because the only teams we've actually beat in the league this season have been Aston Villa, Fulham, and Wolves. Yeah, I think we drew against Southampton. I'm sure that's it. If there's another team that we beat in the league, I can't remember. It's basically all the teams down near at the bottom, right? This is our first time of facing a team, our first opportunity to win against a team around us. I'm not hearing this anymore. Like, we're at home and we need to win the game. So we win and we play well. So I'm saying 3-1 West Ham, but it's Palace, West Ham. You never know. But if we lose or if we draw, I'm going to be pissed. Like, this season's getting on my nerves now. Moyes needs to show, like, okay, we're going to kick on now.
Yeah, I've looked at your results and I'm already seeing a couple of results, Dan, that if I was a West Ham fan, I'd have been peed off. Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
That was tough. Everton, to be fair, we went up there and lost 3-0, so we
was terrible in that game. Like, the approach was all wrong. We was awful. And this is the approach. I want to see us on the front foot attacking. No Flynn Downs number 10 business. All of that stuff. Put Flynn Downs next to Rice and hopefully Paqueta's back, or play Fornals there. Go for it. Let's
put it this way: you didn't play as bad as we did up at Everton because you only conceded 1. We conceded 3.
Yeah, but it was like 2 really crap teams. Like, it was just 2 crap teams that none of them were good enough to score, and we just conceded a crap goal. Like, Everton was so bad then, and yeah, we lost. Awful.
No, you've managed to turn it around. I mean, look, Liverpool are an absolute problem, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, but that's why we need to start winning these games so we can start making up some ground between us and the teams above us. Obviously, if we win, we go above you. Because you're currently, like, when I did that other preview and he was like, yeah, we're above you. I was like, what? Like, what's going on? When did this happen? Like, what? I didn't even clock. Like,
well, in our last 5, we've got 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. So we're actually in a little bit of form. Just that.
Yeah, you know, when you put it like that, that's not bad form, you know.
No.
However, what is our form away from home?
Oh gosh,
our form away from home is trash.
We can't win away from home.
For once, we might actually benefit from being charity professional football club, because West Ham fans don't like it when a team hasn't won in 600 years away from home, because they know what to expect, because it happens to us every week.
Yeah.
So you never know. But obviously, our record up at London Stadium, it leaves a lot to be desired. But we'll see on Sunday. I mean, I'm not always confident with London derbies because they can go left or proper left.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, put it this way. I've been to that stadium. I've been to West Ham Stadium 3 times. I've seen a win, I've seen a draw, and I've seen Andy Carroll bicycle kick us. So the 4th time, hopefully we're gonna see a result, and I hope it's a win, man. I hope it's enough.
I feel like we're gonna see a Skamaka spectacular, like from distance. He's going to score a banger. Like, people love scoring bangers against Palace. Like, you've seen some great goals scored against you. Scorpion kicks and bicycle kicks. And
Well, put it this way, Gallagher's 2 goals last year were pretty incredible, weren't they?
I'm so glad that guy is not at Palace this time around. Like, yeah, he caused us all sorts of problems last time. That was a big miss for Palace not getting him back. You know, I feel like big loss. He was really good for you guys, and now he's just another guy at Chelsea, in and out of the side. So I think
he got his moment scoring the winner against us earlier this season, and a lot of our fan base was shocked and thinking he don't play for us anymore. Like, did you not get the memo? Like, you didn't see him holding up the shirt come deadline day, or is it just me that could accept that he chose not to come back?
Yeah, this mad. It is mad.
This is what I'm worried will happen.
Yeah, he'll happen.
Yeah. Flynn Downs will score.
Yeah.
Please play him next to Rice. Drop Souček. Play him. Because you know what? He nearly scored the other day. Like, he's been really close to scoring a couple of times, and you're just waiting for him to get his day. Like, he had a banger that I think it was either off the crossbar, it was just about saved, and then the other time he thought he scored, but Zuma just nicked it. So he's waiting for his first West Ham goal. So yeah, man, that could happen. That'd be huge.
But Rich, I was just looking at our form, and if you look at Liverpool, who are directly above us on goal difference, we're in better form than them, which is mad. Because they've got 3 defeats and 2 wins in their last 5, compared to us having 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. So do you know what I mean? Like, for all this doom and gloom that you're seeing on Palace Twitter, granted, Twitter is not the best representation of any fan base. I'm thinking, you do realise we've only lost once. Like, we've only lost 4 times this season, 3 of which were to Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City. Teams that would normally smack us about haven't beaten us, although we got away with one at Newcastle, because that should have been I don't know how we got away with that one.
That just don't tell West Ham fans that, because I'm not trying to hear it. If we lose or we draw, and people go, "Oh, they've only lost to this team, that team, that team." It's I don't give a shit. It's we're at home, win the game. I'm not hearing excuses. If we lose, no excuses.
No, Dad, I hear that. But when you see this,
don't let West Ham fans hear you say that, because they will use that excuse and say, "Oh, look at this team." It's a reason for you lot to be positive. But I'm hoping West Ham fans don't latch onto that and use it as propaganda to defend the manager.
Listen, football fans are fickle, Dan. You know what it is. When your team wins, you're brilliant, you're amazing, you're this, you're that. When you lose, all hell breaks loose and people start talking about relegation. That's just how football fans are. Unless you're Arsenal fans, then all of a sudden you lose one game and all of a sudden you're crap again.
Yeah, exactly. They're just they're so fickle.
They're just another breed.
Yeah, they really
Dan,
are.
We're gonna let you go. Obviously, you've got a game to obviously cover. All the best for your game tonight.
Appreciate it, mate. Like I said, thankfully, Flynn Downs is playing tonight, so you might be lucky. He might not be playing on Sunday. It might mean Paqueta's back though. So we'll see. Like I said, youngsters playing tonight, so I guess we're gonna be rested, ready to go. It's gonna be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, but we just have to win. And good luck for the rest of the season. I've already said I can see us though. I've said 3-1. I can see it being a tight 1-1, and then in typical Vieira fashion, last minute, like 94th minute, we scored a winner, and Vieira's there like, not again. Why
Cheers,
can't
mate.
we see games out?
Thanks. Cheers.
Now that he's tempted fate, I'm looking forward to it. Jordan Ayew last minute belter to silence that London Stadium once and for all.
If that happens, boy, it's gonna get intense.
And then Flynn's gonna come through.
just before you go, Dan, tell everyone where they can find you.
Yeah, obviously at the Lawless on Twitter. There you go. It's there if you want to connect me directly on Twitter. Obviously, West Ham Fan TV. There should be a watch along. I'll be at the game, but we should have a watch along on Sunday on the channel where you can see us celebrate, hopefully, our win. But good luck for the rest of the season, other than Sunday.
I appreciate that. And like I said, if you end up having a preview yourself, or if you're doing it, if you want. So,
I'll see how my schedule works out. If I'm gonna even be doing one, if I fit one in, I'll definitely holler at you guys.
Just reach out. Yeah.
Nice one. Have a good rest of the show, guys. And
Peace.
good luck for the season.
Good luck to the Yammers tonight, mate. Big up.
Cheers.
Yeah, funny enough, we've kind of covered everything, haven't we?
Well, yeah, sort of.
Yeah, for once, an Eagle-Eyed Football Palace stream has not gone fully left.
It stayed on topic for once.
Literally. And to be fair to Dan,
fully left.
I didn't have to ask him any questions because he kind of just answered them.
Oh, mate.
Look at this.
Ooh,
What a
weird.
shock.
Oh no, we didn't need that stat, Pat.
You should have kept that quiet.
It's gonna
That could be
happen
a sin
now.
bit offensive, JC.
Trust me.
That could be a sin bit offensive.
Someone from Sky Sports is going to see that comment and go, yes, we're going to put that as a stat in the live stream, yeah? And it's going to show when kickoff happens, and he's going to score like 3 seconds after that comes up. And you know it.
Yeah, Manuel Lanzini has not scored in 800 minutes of Premier League football. Lanzini gets past Ayew, gets past Ward, shoots it on his left foot. It's past Guaita. It's a goal! What a surprise. Cherry Professional Football Club strikes back again.
You still haven't recorded the advert, mate.
I know.
I
But it's not on Sky, funnily enough. It's not on TV.
Oh,
Yeah. Guys, once again before we go, actually, obviously there's a TikTok. Thanks to Ree and JC
Well,
dealing
that's
with
not new.
yeah. I'm glad we got rid of him very quickly.
I can't believe we got as much money as we did for him. I was like, sorry? Say again?
Yeah.
I can't believe he's playing Champions League football, bro. What's happening?
Hey, that's how doo the Turkish league is. They can make dead food man look decent in Turkey. That's how.
No, this is it. But yeah, guys, obviously.
Just quickly, Southampton Newcastle's the live game at 2:00. So Villa United and West Ham Palace are not on TV. So that's going to be interesting. I get every
How
game.
are they not going to have West Ham Palace on TV?
Because Southampton Newcastle's their live game.
Okay.
So BT are covering Chelsea Arsenal. That's a London derby. That's a big London derby. And then Sky have got Spurs Liverpool at 4:30. So they've chosen Southampton Newcastle. Plus, to be fair, West Ham Palace isn't really a big London rivalry. It's just two London clubs that have a mutual hatred of another London club in Millwall. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole ground will be singing "Stand Up If You Hate Millwall." The whole ground will stand up. That's one of the great things about this fixture is if the whole ground is singing the one song, the whole ground stands up. I remember doing that at Upton Park a couple of years ago. Essex Eagle, I'm hearing that Doucouré hasn't scored, and if he scores on Sunday, it's scenes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, guys, I was saying, we have a TikTok now. Us old fogies, well, not including JC, don't really know how TikTok works. So JC and Ree.
Sorry, what's that? What's this TikTok thing there, Sonny?
I think it's a clock. I don't know.
TikTok sounds like a clock or something like that.
Yeah.
What that is?
Big up to JC and Ree holding the fort on that one because I don't get it.
I'm a different generation.
What do I do now?
Old man settings.
Literally old man settings. But we've started a rap challenge. So it's based on our actual intro music.
On our intro song, yeah.
For our intro song, and we're all going to give it a go. It's just for a bit of a laugh. Please, obviously, join the TikTok.
Disclaimer, none of us are professional rappers, so don't take us for our word at any of this. All right? Just proper disclaimer right there. Sorry, Rich, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, it's all good. It's all good. JC, I believe, put in the...
Yeah, I've put it in there on my phone, so it should
Sweet.
come up now.
So it's going to come up shortly, the TikTok link. But whilst we're waiting for that, here was my go at it. Like, I'm no professional. I think I did okay-ish.
You did good still.
I did all right. Have a listen.
Let me hear your best bars to this beat. Do it, Aron.
Yo, it's your boy Rich. Listen, rapping's not my game. It's not what I do. But I'm going to have fun with this. It's the Eagle-Eyed Rap Challenge. Let's go. If you don't know, now you know. with the eagle-eyed family. They call me Rich and Ketty, yeah. I suppose you best call me as Buna, Keenan, Cahill, Count. I'm big out for Toy Story. You know we are South London proud. We are Palace and Mighty. Jeez! Yo! Listen, make sure you subscribe to Eagle-eyed Football. Peace!
Loud. That was so much louder than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, it's in there now.
Wicked. So yeah, listen, just create some lyrics and stuff. Here's the link for it. You know what I mean? It's all a bit of banter. No, listen. As much as you're banter with me, it does. When I watch it back, it's like,
But it feels hard when you're rapping it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no. When you're actually doing, you're thinking. Now, there's proper times like I had to do so many retakes. I'm just like thinking I'm the guy. Like I'm not it.
SBTV settings.
Trust me.
Man's people like Dappy.
Don't bring up that big nasty Dappy kids, please. I beg.
I big up Louis. I tried. Listen, Louis, jump on it. Jump on the TikTok. I know you're one of the young bucks.
You know.
Have a go at it. Just it's all for a laugh. Like, just drop it in the TikTok and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Also join our FPL. We got to plug it every week. I got man like Addison Texter in here.
Remind me, I've got to change the logo because we don't have that one no more.
We have to, yeah, this ain't our logo no more. We got it updated.
Yeah, new logo.
This one, even though it's tiny, is there. Ooh, did you see that? you cussing me for the point, but Nate fucked it up badly.
I didn't see it. Was it bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, completely wrong direction. But hey, JC, you're only starting to learn how to point, mate.
Well, Rich, I'm looking through the overlays and the images. I'm seeing bare images in here, bro. What is this?
Which one?
I'm seeing the React Poor one. I'm seeing the family one. I'm seeing the one where everyone's calling me short.
Oh yeah,
aka Martin.
Nicky uploaded them on Tuesday. You know the Premier League review.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just heard that I got roasted a lot more after I left.
Yeah, everyone was looking for you to be fair.
I claimed brick of the week and then cut, and then apparently the cusses kept coming through.
UK Pat saying, Nate, please do it. And stuff. You know, UK Pat, you do it as well.
Yeah,
you don't. Well.
Yeah.
Like everyone ever go, Chairman, you can't hide either.
Yeah.
Write those bars. Oh no, I've seen Ree's one, but she hasn't put it on our TikTok yet. Actually, yeah,
no.
Upload it on our TikTok.
Yeah, we can do that now.
Sweet. And yeah, guys, just join the TikTok, follow the TikTok, and yeah. Let's wrap it up there because we are just diverging, boy. So, guys, literally, big up. No, Sunday I'm busy. Otherwise, I would have tried to do watch along. But I'm.
Yeah. You know what? I admire the honesty. Big up, Chairman. I admire the honesty.
Yeah, you still got to do one, though. That's on JC. JC's got to get Chairman to do one and stuff. When is the sweepstakes for the World Cup? Sort that over the next couple of weeks, I guess. We'll sort that out because obviously
we'll wait till after the Forest game. We'll talk about that. We'll have a meeting about that sometime during this week just to try and put plans in place. But we have to just make sure we have everything ready to go. But the World Cup sweepstakes is coming up. There's going to be a change on different shows are changing over to World Cup. So we'll probably actually a number of us will probably do some World Cup previews, team by team, group by group previews and stuff like that. I've had a couple of ideas that will run off air, but yeah. Right. Apart from us waffling for the next 600 hours, people, we're Eagle-eyed Football.
Hit the like button, people.
Eagles.
I do that one more time, JC.
That's cringe. That's cringe.
Yeah, right. Do it properly.
Eagles.
There we go.
Eagle-eyed,
Questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told JC, Nate and Rich that good times are coming, no need for deep diving. Van Cam's reactions, watch along to the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South stay flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.